Welcome, geometry students, to class today on this Monday the 12th. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're ready to learn some math today. Let's quickly go ahead and get started with some announcements. First of all, let's take a look at our schedule for the week, okay? Our schedule for the week is we're going to have notes and homework today. Pretty short lesson. We're going to have notes and homework again on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, on Wednesday we're going to have notes and homework again. Okay, so listen carefully. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, notes and homework. Thursday, review sheet. Okay, that's important. Actually, I'll give the review sheet to you Wednesday to start working on it a little bit in class. And then Thursday, you'll have the class period to work on a review sheet. Friday will be a test, okay? So make sure you're ready for that. Study, 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 okay? All right, moving on. Let's see. You owe me this. You'll have a test on Friday, like I said. You owe me this assignment right here. So go ahead and turn that in. This time, I'm still getting paper, students, without names, which is very frustrating. Would you please check right now and make sure that your name is on your homework, okay? Make sure your name is on your homework. If you have an A average, you can turn your homework in. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you turn it in, please put your name on it, okay? All right, incompletes. Okay, Charlie, he still might be out of town, but Charlie, you owe me an assignment from last Tuesday. Quiz number 10, Abigail and Alicia, you have the whole week to make that up. You must make it up by Friday, okay? If you have any questions, contact me. Miss Frampton has the makeup quiz for you. This was given on Thursday. Alicia, Charlie, Cameron, I did not get this. I think some of you were absent, but either way, you have until Friday to turn this in. If it's not turned in by Friday, it will become a 0, okay? Alright, moving on. Remember, if you are absent and you don't watch the video, like for example, I'm thinking, Alicia, you were absent on Friday, I think. But if we had a quiz today or a test or whatever, you would have to take that. Guys, if you miss a day, it is your job to watch the video or contact me and let me know why you could not, okay? But it is your job to stay on top of your videos. Today we are going to go over your quiz, then take notes, then look at homework, okay? The video today is short, but it's not easy. It is actually pretty tough to understand. Take real good notes and have Mrs. Gallant rewind if you need to, but make sure you're prepared for this. Let's see. We will continue our study. Should be an R. Our study of transformations today. Your homework for today is this right here, page 341, so go ahead and copy that down, please. Go ahead and copy that down. 1 through 5, 11 through 16, 23 through 30, 35 through 37. Let me say this about the homework. You're going to need the homework help video. This is a tough note-taking day. It is a tough assignment. It is not easy to understand. Please do what I ask you to do. Take really good notes and take your time on these and get them right. The instructional video for today is rotations, so that's the name of the video you're going to watch. Remember, the 3 transformations are translations, rotations, reflections. Now we're looking at each one a little more in-depthly. On Friday we looked at, I think it was translations. No, we looked at reflections. Today we're looking at rotations. Tomorrow we're going to look at translations, okay? So, that's what we're doing. The homework help video, like usual, is Geometry Track 1, January 12th homework. Now, let's go over your quiz. Listen to me. Those that did not take the quiz are welcome to stay in the room. Number 2, I forgot to send the quizzes with Michael to school today. Totally my fault, but I still want to go over the quizzes because it's fresh on your mind, and you can look at your quizzes tomorrow. They're listed on Sycamore. Guys, look at number 10. Please pay attention. Please listen to me. A lot of you missed these. Please listen. Do you notice here in number 12 how the triangle's been turned a little bit? It's been twisted. It was facing this direction, and now it's been turned. Same thing with number 13. It was facing this way, then it was flip-flopped and turned. Whenever the original simply slid it. You slid it down and slid it over. Notice the two triangles are facing the same direction. It's this original triangle here has not been turned or twisted, okay? So it's a translation. You simply slid it this way, okay? Now, number 12 has to be either a rotation or a reflection. Well, guys, the only way it can be a reflection is if there's a line you can draw somewhere. And then pretend you're folding the sheet of paper in half, and this triangle should fall right on top of this triangle. That's impossible. Now over here, listen guys, here you can draw a line right here. And then if you fold the paper in half, this triangle here would fall right on top of this triangle here. Okay? So this would be a reflection. I'm using the mouse to write my letters, so that's why it's so weird. Now, this is a rotation, guys. Pretend the point's right here, and more like right here. And pretend there's a string tied. You just swung the triangle around like this, okay? Again, it's really hard to draw with this mouse, but you just swung it around like that. This is a rotation, okay? Rotation. Now, let's take a look at this last problems here. Some of you missed these. Please listen and learn so you don't miss these on your test on Friday. Look, this is an isosceles trapezoid, okay? BC is 5, so this whole length is 5. AD, angle D is 70. AB has a length of 4. EF is a mid-segment. It has a length of 7. Now, guys, listen. Whenever you have two parallel lines cut by a transversal, this angle here and this angle here, they have to be supplementary. Always, okay? So it has nothing to do with this being an isosceles trapezoid, okay? It has everything to do with the fact that we have two parallel lines cut by a transversal. So this angle here has to be 110. Has to be, okay? Because they have to be supplementary. Now, because my trapezoid is isosceles, my base angles are congruent. So if this is 70 here, then angle C has to be 70 also. Well, if my base angles have to be congruent, these are base angles up here also. So this angle here is 110. Angle B has to be 110. Angle B also has to be 110 because this angle here and this angle here, they have to be supplementary. Okay? Alright. Now, moving on. Remember, in an isosceles trapezoid, the legs are congruent. So if BC is 5, AD is 5. Okay? Now, lastly, if the mid-segment is 7, I have told you to take the mid-segment, multiply it by 2, and then subtract out the other base, which is 4, to give you the other base, which is 10. Okay? And if you want to check your work, take this base here, 4, this base here, 10, add them together and divide by 2, and you'll get 7. So this base right here is 10. Remember, the mid-segment is always half the sum of the mid-segment is always half the sum of the bases. Okay? Alright, I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it. Guys, have a good day. Go ahead and get started on your video, rotations, and then work on your homework. Please don't talk and goof off in class. Get your homework done, work hard, and use the help video to help you. Have a good day.